Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I did the Kylie birthday collection for her 22nd birthday. Just got totally sucked up into that packaging. It is so cute. So when I saw it on Instagram, I knew I wanted to own that. I did the little You're So Money Baby palette, which I mean, I have a lot of these colors, but I don't have anything that looks this cute. Look at all the little money right there. So, I mean, it's just adorable. The lipstick packaging, like the little dollars on the little lipstick, it's just so cute. So I did a little pink look, only because I saw on Instagram people were doing the different looks with like, you know, the green and the pinks together, but I already did like my last look was like a neutral eye with like a green liner, so that would kind of be doing the same thing. So I just wanted to do just one pink and then I'll do another green look or something another time. So if you want to see how I got this look, please keep watching. Okay guys, so I don't have anything except for my brows on, and today I used the Kybrow in medium brown. I really like her pencils. It just, my preference, I like one that has a bigger head because I like to build my brows a little thicker, so I feel like this takes a little bit more time because the head is so small. Kind of like the Anastasia little Brow Wiz ones, they're really skinny. I love the consistency, I love the formula. I just don't like how tiny the little head is. So that's my only thing on this. Other than that, I love it. So what I'm gonna do is my eyes first, because definitely these are more colorful. I really don't even know what color I wanna do today, but I am wearing like a pink shirt today, so I think I'll do the pinks. Obviously I can do another look using more of the greens, but like they're really pretty. I'm gonna say that I was never really into like the Kylie makeup, just because to me it was like more of like geared for younger people. But when I started buying the pieces, I really like her stuff. So I really like, I'm gonna use the concealer. I really love her concealer. So I don't have a eye primer for this. So I think I'm gonna just go ahead and use the concealer. And the concealer that I use is called Gypsum. Gypsum, I actually, they do sell her concealers in Ulta now. However, they didn't have this color. I actually got this before and I got it online and I just like guessed. Like, oh my God, what color would I be? So, you know, it's so hard, you can't color match yourself online. So I took a guess and it's perfect for me. Like, I love it. And look at how just, it totally like covers up all that darkness in my lid. So I'm just using this as a shadow base, just to basically take away all that color in my eyelid. Actually order any powders. I literally just ordered stuff from her little birthday collection. So I'm just gonna use my Hello Flawless from Benefit just to set the eyelid. This color is called Champagne, just kind of more my skin tone, but I'm just using it very lightly just to set that concealer. I'm just gonna kind of clip my bangs out of my face really quick. And then I'm gonna start with this color called On a Budget. It's like a peachy neutral. Pressing it on, the formula seems okay. It's just the initial, and I don't ever like bash a eyeshadow for being a lot of kickback in here, because a couple of the Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes do that, and I still love them because on they look amazing. So that's what I really care about. I mean, obviously if you're, you know, got all your makeup on and then it falls down, so just do your eyeshadow first and this should be fine. Before I go into the colors that have more like glitters and stuff, I'm gonna go ahead and put my little shadow shields on because I don't know how that's gonna, you know, look. Okay, now I'm looking, now I'm looking a little crazy, but it's okay. I'm gonna keep going. Just put a little bit more on the outside now that it can be a little bit messier. I'm picking up my Zoeva 228 Luxe Crease Brush, and I'm gonna pick up the color called Long Money. There's a little dollar sign on it. You can't see it in the camera, but there's a little dollar sign on there. So I just dipped it on there. Again, colors, you gotta be a little careful. Tap it off, and I'm just gonna bring that from the lid right here. For this one, I think I'm gonna put it on the inside too, more of like a little halo kind of look, because I want the center to be the spotlight. You know, I want it to be like really focused because I'm going to use those shimmery colors, so I really want it to just stand out. So in order to do that, you want the center to be a little bit lighter and the outside to be darker, just to give that dimension. Plummy color. For this one, I'll take the Luxie 209 large shader brush. It's kind of like a flat but fluffy brush. So I'm only going to press the color on one side, so it just picks up on the one side. And again, I'm going to tap it off, and then I'm just going to press right there on the outside. And you see I'm kind of getting it really like by the lash line. And this is why it's a good thing I have those shadow shields on, because it would just be getting all over my eye. So this is just really defining the bottom lash line. This color I'm going to use is Goal Setter. Goal Setter is like the most brightest of the pinks with the shimmer. And for this one, I'm going to take it right on my finger and dab it into the center. That you have all the color on, you can kind of see like where you want to add. Like I feel like it's a little bit empty on this side, so I'm going to go back with the darker purple again and just kind of bring it a little bit deeper right here, and take a little bit more of the Long Money again on the outer part again, just kind of bringing it up. All right, so I'm going to take the color called This Is Money, and it's a little highlighting color. And I'll go with that with a little soft angled brush just to hit the brow bone on that one. And I'll go back again with nothing on it, but I'm gonna dust, just blending the edges of that so those two colors kind of mix together, so it's not just like a real harsh edge. So now I am going to use the Kyliner, and this is, I guess, her first liquid eyeliner, she said. I didn't know she didn't have one, but she mentioned it in her thing that this is her first ever liquid, so we'll see how this works. I'm gonna do it off camera because I gotta go a little bit closer to my mirror. I did it in a little winged look, and I'll give it a thumbs up. It went on really smooth. You know, sometimes you use a liquid liner and it kind of skips. This one that was a fluid line, so I like it. I'm gonna take these little shadow shields off. I have a little bit of shadow underneath here, so I'm gonna clean up underneath the bottom with my little, I always keep my, this is my little cotton round from my toner that I use in the morning when I do my toner. Instead of just throwing it away, it's still damp, so I use it to clean up. So I just keep it on my makeup station with me. I don't have her Kylie primer, but I got this Glow Ahead Illuminating Face Oil, and I really like it. It feels really hydrating. So I'm gonna put that on. Foundation I'm gonna use, since I don't have a Kylie foundation, is the new Urban Decay Stay Naked foundation. And this color, I have 40W0. I'm gonna take my Luxie 532 round top blender, and I'm gonna go ahead and put my foundation on. I also thought it would be kind of cool to mention that I actually met her about 7 years ago. She was only like 15 years old. She came to my nephew's 16th birthday party. She came with someone that knows my nephew. And so it was kind of cool to meet her. At that time, she wasn't the one that was the real famous one, right? She was just like one of the Kardashian sisters. But it's like now to know that like she's like the first billionaire out there at her age is like amazing. And who would have known, like, if you see this little picture of us together, I would have never known that this little girl, she was only like 15, I think here, literally was going to become the first like billionaire at her age. You know what I mean? So it's really impressive, you know? So I just thought it'd be cool to just to share that I actually met her. I'm gonna go ahead and use that concealer again, the same one that I used on my lids. And I'm just gonna place that around there. And these ones do have a little bit of that kind of makeup-y smell that I don't really like. If you know what I mean by makeup-y smell. I don't really like that smell, but the formula itself, for me, because I'm so dark under my eyes, I was super impressed. But the thing is, you gotta kind of work with it really fast because it dries a little bit faster than I'd want it to. But it's probably one of the best coverage that I've tried in a long time. So I do have the Kylie Soft Pink powder. And I definitely like having a pink powder if you want that highlighter under your eye. So I got her little pink powder. I didn't get the one from this birthday collection, her, like there's like an illuminating powder or whatever. I just got kind of like more of like the basics, which from this collection, which is like the eyes, the lips, you know. I didn't get all, but I already had the, I already had this little powder. Okay, so I'm using the, again, the Champagne Hello Flawless powder just to kind of dust everywhere else. And now I'm going to use the Almond bronzer from Kylie.
I just do my best. Baddies to my left. Goofy called the ref because I'm cooler than you are. Are you ashamed? What are we supposed to do?
I'm gonna go back with the pink powder and just go underneath my cheeks. I'm gonna go back with Breaking Records, and I'll use that same flat brush and just kind of press it under there. This is the darkest color that I used. Then I'm gonna take a little, the Luxie 231 tapered blending brush, and I'll go back with On a Budget. And just kind of smoke that bottom out. Okay, I do have a blush from her, and I have the color called Rosy. I'm gonna use my little Moda brush. I think for fun, because it's so funny, but like the little shimmers in here remind me of the shimmers in this Urban Decay Heavy Metal in the color called Junk Show. So I'm gonna put a little, because to me it is shimmery up close, but not as much as I want, because it just looks like a basic pink eye if I don't do something a little different. So I'm gonna put a little bit of this right on the inside, just to give it a little bit more pizzazz. This is something that was older or what, but this was this is the Kylie French Vanilla Illuminating Powder. So it's not a highlighter, it's an illuminating powder, and I use this just to kind of smooth away all of the powder that I've kind of used under my eyes, and when you used a lot of blush, just kind of diffuses the outer lines. So I love that for this. Take a little bit of my bronzer, tap it off a lot because it's a little bit darker, and go down my nose. Just kind of give it a little contour. Just because it's a little darker, I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of a more powder just on the side to set it, so it gives that little bit of contrast right there, and then I'll blend it away in a second. I'm gonna go ahead and pop on my lashes really quick. Okay, I was gonna pop on my lashes, but I'm gonna go ahead and do my lips really quick while the lashes are drying. And the lashes that I'm gonna use are from Doll Lash, and the style is called Brooke. I got these online because I believe it's a UK company. So the lips that I'm gonna do is the Velvet Liquid Lipstick in the color Kylie. So I'm going to use the lip liner first. So it looks to me like a little bit more browner than I would normally get, but let's see what it looks like when we put the Kylie on top, which is definitely more pink. Oh, I love this color. Really pretty. Really pretty color. It feels velvety, hence velvet, but doesn't feel too dry. So let that kind of sit a little bit. Like I said, I do have the lipstick, but I'm not going to use that today because I bought a gloss, and I bought the one called 1 in a Billion. So I'm waiting for that to kind of go down a little bit. So now I'll pop on my lashes. I'm going to let that dry down a little bit so it's really dry, and then I'll put the gloss on top. Okay, so I put my lashes on. Definitely makes a difference, right? I'm going to just blend out this powder that I had put on there. I got the 22 Carats, the little jelly highlighter, Kyliner. There's a lot of product in the top, so I'm just gonna do that. Just dip in the top, and I'm gonna go on the top of my cheekbones. Maybe a little bit here, a little bit there. And to blend out, I'm gonna use I'll just use my little beauty blender, just to give it a little bit of. This one, you guys, do you see how it's like little dots? It literally dried super quick. Like I can't even pounce it in. So don't do what I did and put it in one spot. Like literally put it on, blend it out, because it dried. So just to show you, I have 3 little dots there and it's dry. So I wet my beauty blender, and I'm just gonna like pounce over that and pray that it separates, because that's crazy. That's not cool. It's literally sitting on my skin, and so you need to blend it out first. Don't let it sit like I did. You know, like that's how some concealers do that. You put it on and it dries before you can blend it out. Okay, I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with it. It's just that I guess in order to use it, you have to use it right away. Like put it on one side, blend it out. Put it on the other side, blend it out, because it's literally dried down in little spots. However, lucky, that's not all I was gonna use. I'm actually gonna use her Fiji loose highlighter. So hopefully you won't see that splotchiness that I have going on. I'm gonna take my I'm gonna take my JH09 highlighting brush and just dip into that loose powder and pray. Yeah, that's better. Do you see? It's like covering up. So I just did the Kyliner, the jelly underneath, to give it more, you know, a little bit more brightness. But if you wanted to wear that alone, make sure you blend it out really well. This Fiji highlighter is amazing. I love it. So we saved that. Good thing I was already planning on using the loose powder on top, because if I was just going to use the jelly highlighter, you probably would have seen it being like really splotchy. So, okay, so we're going to go ahead and go back with the gloss, and that was the 1 in a Billion gloss. I'll go right in the center. So last I have her Kylie setting spray. I can't distinguish if I like or I dislike the smell. It's not bad. It's actually okay, but it just kind of reminds me of something. But anyways, now that I have that set, I can do my bottom lashes really quick. Okay, and the last thing I'm going to do is take a little bit of that highlighter that I used called Time is Money, and I'm going to put it right on the inner corner of my eye. My lash is lifting right here in the corner, so I'm gonna fix that really quick, and I'll come right back with everything finished. Okay, so this is the finished look. It's nothing really different than something I've done before with pinks, but like I said, the colors are very similar to something I already have, and that's kind of why I just threw on that little glitter just to make it a little different. I really do like this collection. The shadows blend really good. I did have a little problems with the little jelly highlighter, as you saw, but I think it's really pretty. It's just you have to like work it into your skin before you let it dry. Other than that, the lipstick feels really good. I don't usually like long wear lipsticks, but this one took a little bit more to like dry down, and then once I put the gloss, it feels really good. So if you like this video, just give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching.